Weezy Academy. Everything is easy, baby. Leave it up to Weezy Academy.
Yo, what up? Welcome back to the Weezy Academy. This is episode 26. Me and Neil merge back up in that ass once again to give you that Weezy flavor. This episode, we're covering the legendary, the classic, the best Wayne mixtape of all time, Dedication 3. What's poppin', Neil?
Dedication 3. Let's take you to 2008. Let's take you to a couple months after the Carter 3 dropped. Let's take you to fiending for more Wayne because you were spoiled after all the leaks for the Carter 3. The Carter 3 dropped and you knew it was a classic. The Carter 3 birthed millions of Wayne fans all over the world because it is an undeniable classic. And then you wanted a new classic mixtape. You wanted to know who the artists on the roster of the most classic label of all time were going to be. Then Dedication 3 dropped and the game was never the same. You dig?
Yo, I didn't know that's when this mixtape came out.
Yep.
We'll go ahead. We'll delve into that when we get into the mixtape. But first off, a couple recent relevant rap ramblings that might not be recent or relevant by the time this podcast gets uploaded. DJ Khaled dropped an album that has his name in it 3 times if you include the artist name, so I'm not going to say it. And there was a super whack song that's like 4 minutes long. And then after that 4-minute whackness of DJ Khaled screaming and Jeremiah singing, you get a really dope Wayne verse that has that same sample of Jay-Z's Heart of the City, Ain't No Love. And he body bags it. Shout out to 50 and all that. You got those 2 Drake, Grease, and Pop Star shit on there too. So, you know,
Those
you got
songs that are like a year old. Probably even old. They honestly even seem older than Drake's last album.
So. Yes, sir. And then Wayne just signed some new fucking management deal. It's not even relevant to you guys. Nobody cares about that, I don't think. And he announced again that I Am Not a Human Being 3 is coming out, or they did. Somebody did. And there's some sort of Triller event going on in Miami, like a concert event today. And I'm pretty sure Wayne and 6ix9ine. Yeah, 6ix9ine is there and Wayne is there. Like, it's the same concert, but they're not performing together. I don't know how that shit's
Tyga's there. Dude, I saw some shit like, so apparently like it's a drive-through concert or something. That's what I saw. But then I also saw some shit like that there's tickets for like over $10,000. Like, who's paying over $10,000 for a drive-through?
Huh. I saw 6ix9ine's rehearsal and it looked like a normal concert. Obviously there was no cars yet, but like they're on a stage, so like I don't know, that's fucking weird. I guess like I don't know, it seems kind of whack. But anyways, that's about all I got for the recent relevant rap ramblings because you know, he's not really been doing much.
But I got one more thing. Everybody says that Dedication 2 is the best Wayne tape. I don't think it is, but I mean, it's undoubtedly a classic. And recently on some show, I think it was on some hip hop DX show or whatever, DJ Drama chopped it up with some other dudes, and they did like a bracket or whatever of all the Drama mixtapes. They left out a lot of dope ones and put in a bunch of whack ones, but obviously Dedication 2 came on top. So shout out to Wayne, shout out to Drama for crowning Dedication 2 the best DJ Drama mixtape of all time. It might actually be. Jeezy's Trap or Die is a classic, but I think, come on, Dedication 2, man, that's just changed the game.
Yeah, for sure, man. I agree.
But, I think we might be in agreement that the Dedication 6 and 6 Reloaded might be the best in the series.
Oh, I think so for sure. So we might as well just jump into this mixtape. If I'm being honest with you, dude, like when I listened to it, I was like, I don't know if I've heard this, but I heard it when it came out. The reason why it was so fresh and new to me is because it sucks.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not even trying to be a hater. I'm not trying to be a hater. Like, Wayne's really good on it when he does appear, but you get like the lower end Young Money on like 6-minute songs, 5-minute songs, and you get short Wayne verses. And when you get them, it's like auto-tuned. And if I'm being honest, like even though he's good on this mixtape seems like he
It
mailed it
seems like
in.
Young Money mixtape, right?
Yeah, it seems like a Young Money dedication. Like he like kind of was like, I don't really want to do this. Drama's like harassing me, so I'm gonna get Young Money on as many songs as possible. And
Kind of like the first one, honestly.
yeah, that was originally supposed to be a Young Money tape. And there's too much Jay Mills for my liking.
Yep.
And then on one of the songs, I don't know if like this has to do with the quality of the mixtape, but on one of the songs, Drama was like, "You thought we were beefing? I don't know." You know what I'm saying? But you said it was
Yeah.
something like he dissed Willie the Squid or Willie the Kid, some
Yeah.
shit like that.
That happened since Dedication 2, I guess. That there was some, some talk of beef or whatever, but it was the accidental dissing and all that. But yeah, Wayne bodies it on the songs that he's on. Some of the I mean, I think Jay Mills has maybe one dope verse, but he has the worst verses on the tape too. Uh Willie the Kid is all over it, which is, that's Drama's artist. It's kind of funny how much Willie the Kid is on this though, because he's not even Young Money, never was.
Yeah, yeah. They those verses were probably already done. Wayne probably doesn't even know he has songs with them.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, let's get into this. First, at the intro, you got "Welcome Back." He's just reaffirming that on Carter 1, he told you he was the best rapper alive, and now you finally believe him. I think a lot of people were finally starting to buy into this shit right now, especially after the Carter 3 dropped and just freaking triple platinumed out, you dig?
Is there a million the first week? A million, right?
Yep. Then we go right into Dedication 3, the song. It starts out pretty subpar for a mixtape, if you ask me. Wayne starts off with the auto tune rapping, and Willie the Kid's
His verse
on it.
was
I
first.
didn't. Huh? Yeah. Wayne's was first. Like he was like
I thought
auto tune rapping.
I thought his verse was last.
So then he does come back at the end, actually rapping.
Uh,
So he likes kind of singing, rapping at the beginning, but then he comes back with a verse at the end. But
Billy the
honestly,
Kid bodied it.
yeah, and so did Gutta. Gutta was slaying this entire tape, man.
That's the one where he had like the G Unit related lines.
No, this is the tape, yeah, but that's a couple songs down. But on this song, this song Gutta was just killing it, and
I agree. He was good on this mixtape.
yeah, I didn't really, nothing really was big on Wayne's verse. I think Gutta just had the best verse. Then we have What Else to Do, just a funny skit of Wayne shouting out girls he hasn't slept with, like Katie Holmes, Oprah, and Sarah Palin. This really takes you back to 2008. Then you had Dick Pleaser. But I don't know what the song is actually called. Okay, is it called Dick Pleaser or is it called Thingy Pleaser?
You kind of cut out there. I think it's called Dick Pleaser, but I really don't know.
I don't know if somebody was like super homophobic or whatever, but like when I downloaded this, the MP3 said Thingy Pleaser.
I think it's Dick Pleaser.
I guess somebody was trying to be funny or something, but yeah. Jay Mills is terrible on it, but Wayne kills it. He says, "You think you're man hot? Well, fuck it, me neither. Heard I got guap. Want to kick it like FIFA. Every day Christmas because I'm smoking on that Retha. Keep a lot of bitches like Queen Latifah. I'm Sutherland, not Kiefer."
Yeah, that was funny as fuck. I was like, how the fuck does he know who Kiefer Sutherland is?
That was when 24 was popping off. It was like
Not 2008, bro. But it was. I mean, so he doesn't. I don't know. He just doesn't seem like the type of dude that knows the name of actors on Fox TV shows. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, that was a dope verse.
Is there?
Then you had Ain't I with Jay Mills.
Wayne bodied that. Like his flow in Candace when he is like, "Yeah, I'm a shark. You see my fin hole, bullet leave a hole in your face, not a dimple. Straight from the end. Oh, it's no problemo. Put brains on a motherfucking window. Ugh, damn right, I'm nasty. How I come through in that wide-eyed ass and the leather guts, and I might add in it's black on chrome like Darren McFadden." he was playing for the Raiders back then, and that's their colors. Oh, dude, he killed it.
I liked his end of his verse where he says, "Got your girlfriend open like some fucking pores. It's open like some fucking doors, homie. It's fuck you or I'm fucking yours from the bedroom floors, whores." And then he just stops.
He doesn't say, homie, it's fuck you and I'm fucking yours.
Oh well, I'm not gonna say what he really says, but you dig.
I'm just fucking but I think he killed that. I can't take Jay Mills seriously after he like dissed Young Money after they actually put him all over this mixtape. But his verse wasn't bad. He just sounds corny to me.
I thought he had the best verse on this song. Like any other song, But I thought his verse was dope when he said half animal, half man, like King on Tekken. Shout out to Tekken. That game's dope.
Yeah, but he also had that shitty line about asking Muslims where the bacon be, and I was just like,
that was corny. I didn't even. Yeah.
But I thought Wayne's verse was fire. If you re-listen to that, like, put a motherfucker brains on the wind, the way he said that, and then damn right I'm nasty, black on chrome like Darren McFadden. You'd have to be a Raiders fan to really respect and love that verse from LittleWeezyana.com.
Word. But yeah. Speaking of the instrumental, anybody remember Young LA, or did everybody forget about him after Alley Boy
Didn't he get
beat the fuck out of him?
Beat up and his chain stolen like Young Berg 2.0?
Yeah, dude. He was
some
Young
stupid
Berg 2.0.
He had like some stupid like duck face tattoo or something. I don't fucking know.
Some
tattoo on his
weird,
face.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Dude was weird. Dude started the. I think actually though the dude started the mullet. Not the mullet trend. The freaking mohawk trend. You remember when everyone in rap was getting the mohawks?
Yeah, I feel like some people are still doing it. What that AI song was pretty big, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was huge. What Young Dro was on it.
Whose song is Racks on Racks?
On Racks.
Or Rack City?
That's Tyga.
Tyga?
Yeah.
But Racks on Racks is a different song, right?
I think it is, yeah. I don't know whose that is.
I get so many of those one-hit wonders fucking confused.
Word. But
yeah, shout out
that
to
beat's dope. Shout out to Young LA wherever he is.
I don't think he's from LA either.
No, I thought he was from Atlanta. But yeah, then you have You Love to Hate Me. This is another skit, but Wayne is just dropping some knowledge on it. Like I did like on this, like the skits, like with Wayne, because it's a lot like Dedication 2, where he's just saying some dope shit. Like he says like one of the illest quotes I ever heard, where he's like, "See, the difference between you and I is you get money and you get crazy. I get crazy and I get money. The biggest difference between you and I is you love me and I hate you." Shit is so dope.
Yeah. Yeah, wasn't he talking about like how he records music and shit? Like it's
how it's like his life. Like the thing that he doesn't like is going to clubs and promo, because that's like work to him. But rapping is like it's his life.
And that's why he's the best.
Then you had Bang Bang with Jay Mills and Gutta Gutta. This might be my favorite Wayne verse on here. Like the way he delivers his verse on here is just out of this world, man. Like how he's like you know how the beat has all those like drum sounds or whatever.
Yeah.
And like the way Wayne raps to the drums on the track is like so dope. How he's like, shotguns, handguns, louder than the band drum. You fucking with the drum mayor. Let me play the anthem. Bang, 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 bang. Call it heavy metal. I say bang, bang, bitch. You feel it every letter. Dude is killing it, and like he's rapping to the drums. It's just freaking fire, dude.
He sexually harassed that beat, man.
Like destroyed it. And you know the thing I cannot believe, I was like, where the hell is this beat from? It's dope as hell. And it's from Soulja Boy's first album.
Oh, shout out to Soulja Boy, Atlanta legend.
I just can't I don't remember any of those beats on that album being dope, because that album
I never listened
terrible.
to that album.
It was awful, dude. Like but yeah, dude, Wayne owns this beat now. Like he took it and destroyed it and killed it. And Gutta Gutta also, shout out to Gutta on this. He killed it too. He said, "I grabbed the chopper southpaw, That's how I hold the toy. I aim and crank that bitch like Soldier Boy. Just
Shout out to
killing it, man.
Gutta, living legend, man.
He really killing it. I think for one of our Young Money Academy episodes, we should listen to one of the Guttaville tapes. People been saying that those tapes are dope and are actually like album quality. We should
Dope.
beef
We
him.
got to do that in the Hoodie Baby one.
Word. Shout out to Hoodie Baby. He's been killing it lately.
Hoodie Baby.
Then you had the other side featuring LA the Dark Man, J Mills, and Gutta Gutta. LA the Dark Man killed it, bro.
Is it LA the Dark Man or La the Dark Man?
I don't know, man.
I think it's probably LA, but like there's no periods in it, and I don't understand. I guess I could look it up,
But
but
he is
I
from
don't care
Cali.
to. Is he?
I
He
think
sounds
so.
like
I
an
looked it
East
up.
Coast dude.
He does,
him in
but he
fucking-
also, he also kind of sounds like J Rock, kind of.
I thought him and Willie the Kid were from Detroit for some reason. Isn't he like a Wu-Tang affiliate?
Yeah. From like
'Cause I know he had like
some-
albums
somewhere in the
before
90s or
Drama.
whatever.
Yeah, I like those guys, but I don't know. I never really got into them. No, I'm not talking about Wu-Tang. I'm talking about him and Willie. I used to really like Willie, but he like seemed that he was always going to be like a mixtape rapper type guy, like kind of like Papoose, and just kind of got bored with him.
Word, but Willie's been killing it lately on the independent front. He's been doing like a bunch of tapes with this producer V Don, who's done tracks for like a lot of popular rappers. He did like a lot of stuff, a lot of early Vado stuff. He's done songs for with 50 and everything. But he's been dropping like tapes with them or like albums, and they've been like critically acclaimed at least. So shout out to Willie the Kid. I need to listen to those albums. I just haven't gotten around to it. But yeah, this is the song where Gutta does the shady aftermath thing.
Oh, dope. Willie the Kid was actually on Vinny Paz of Jedi Mind Trick's new album that dropped last week, and his verse was really dope on that.
Yeah, like Willie the Kid is like coming back like slowly. Like he's getting into the mainstream again with his V-Don tapes or whatever. So shout out to Willie, man. He
And
might
this is the
reinvent
tape
himself.
that whatchamacallit had the fucking the G Unit line, like you said.
Yeah, Gutta says, "Look, I'm shady aftermath. Put your head in the scope. A bankroll of bucks is what these young homies killing for. The game dirty on these streets, trying to deal yayo. 50 clips with his hat. Have a peeled potato.
Dope.
Killing it." And Wayne kills it too. He says, "If you eating rappers, I'll get sugar diabetes, sweetie. I'm on a different species. I'll crush you 2 fingers into a million pieces."
Killed it. Willie the Kid is from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and LA the Darkman is from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh,
okay. Wu-Tang affiliate dropped an official album called Heist of the Century back in 1998.
Why is his name LA the Dark Man?
I have no clue, but I remember listening to his album. It's dope. It's got production from Havoc, DJ Muggs, RZA, and it's got features from Ghostface, Havoc, Raekwon. I remember hearing it back in the day. I'm gonna have to revisit that one.
Speaking of Ghostface, on that, I skimmed through that DJ Drama video of the best Gangsta Grills tapes of all time or whatever, and one of the tapes on there was a Ghostface Killa Drama tape. I don't remember them ever dropping a tape, period.
I don't recall that ever happening.
But that was like one of the best ones, like supposedly that they had up on there. I'm like, dude, that shit dropped and everybody forgot about it.
Crazy.
Shout out to Freddie Gibbs too. He actually plays pretty high up on there. I didn't watch the whole thing. I think the person that might have beat him was Jeezy, which is kind of ironic. But if we're being honest, even though I think Jeezy's whack now, Trap or Die is more bigger than his drama tape.
I don't even remember that they did one. Was it the Babyface Killer tape?
Yeah,
that was released at like No DJ like the same week. So I honestly don't
exactly
listening.
Yeah, I know. That's why I forgot about it, because I was like, oh, well, the No DJ's out. Why am I going to listen to this shit? Shout out to Gibbs. Then you had what I think is the worst track on here, My Weezy, featuring Chanel, Lil Twist, and Tyga.
Oh, dude, that's the best song.
Do you have any quotables from this song? Because it's awful.
It's in the recycling bin on my computer right now.
I wrote here that Lil Twist wasn't on his ball hard status yet, and for some odd reason, he's rapping about "Get Silly" by Vic when it's not even on that beat. I
They
don't know,
stole
man.
his verse from a different song and put it on there.
They must have, but yeah, this song's whack as hell, and I don't understand why Chanel, who's like a singer, is trying to rap. Like, how is that going to be your introduction? Like, oh, she's the next best thing, and then like a couple tracks later, you have Nicki Minaj. Like, you're trying to compare Chanel to Nicki Minaj rapping. Like, what?
Yeah, dude, it was trash. Mistake on their part.
Yeah. Then you had a skit to Random Women where he starts saying shout out to bitches, and then he says respectfully or whatever.
He said respectfully, though, so that's all that really matters.
Word. Then you had She's a Writer, which is total skipper. That's what I call auto-tune garbage. Gutta. I bigged you up the whole tape, but you had one of the corniest opening lines on the entire tape, I think, other than Jay Mills. I forgot to mention that Jay Mills had some line that said, "No, I don't cook potatoes, but I mash them." Earlier, that was the worst line on the tape, I think. But then Gutta.
Yeah, he's a cuck, dude. Fuck J Mills. If you ain't Young Money, you bum money, bitch boy.
Exactly. But on this She's a Writer song, Gutta says, yeah, she's a writer like a lady in a wheelchair.
Dude, when I saw that song, yeah, that line is fucking hilarious, by the way. I fucked with that hard body. You hate on it. That show's fire. He is telling the truth. I think he had some relations with handicapped women in the past, and we don't discriminate. But when I saw that, I thought that was going to be a G Unit song.
I was hoping it was over that Rider Part 2 beat. That would have been dope.
Because didn't you say it was like belonged to Wayne and Kid Kid, or belonged to Kid Kid, and Kid Kid used to blow Wayne or something like that?
No, bro. Rider belonged to 40 Glock. Let's not even talk about that dude who got his ass beat by Game.
Got slept and sued him afterwards.
That was the most bitch thing I've ever seen in rap, period.
That's how you know you got beat up badly, is if you think there's enough proof to win a case against the rapper, and you're like, oh, dude, I might have. Because Game, not only did he knock him out, he ruined his credibility because he was like a bum rapper, and bum rappers are supposed to be like gangster and tough, but he got knocked out by a. Game wasn't even hood when this happened. Game was rich, 5 times platinum, and numbers do not lie. Game.
Bro, I just don't even get like what was his train of thought? Like dude is like a street rapper, gets knocked out by Game and then tries to sue him. Like what?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Like
I wonder,
dude, Drake didn't even try to sue P. Diddy after he knocked him out, bro. Like
he got slapped by Diddy and now he's cool with him. But your name is 40 Glock. How did that look when you're in the court and they're like, your name is 40 Glock? How can you explain that? Yeah, it's a gun. So you were harassing this rapper with a cell phone and he punched you? Like, I don't know, dude. I've heard some of your lyrics, Mr. 40 Glock.
Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. That was shout out to 40 Glock.
It's like in the movies when the bully is a bully and then he gets punked. He's just a bitch for the rest of the movie, you know?
Word. That's 40 Glock for the rest of his life.
Yes, sir. Shout out to 40 Glock, Spider Loke, and all those jokes they used to roll with G Unit that never dropped anything worthy of Game. I heard some fucking whack Spider Loke song the other day that was produced and mixed and mastered by Dr. Dre, apparently, and it was like a sexual song. That dude shouldn't be making any kind of song, but even sexual songs, like that's definitely not his lane. But apparently that beat belonged to Young Buck that ended up on one of his albums, but I don't fucking know. But Young Buck's former Weezy affiliate.
To Buck. Yeah, then we finally get to the Nicki Minaj solo track, Still I Rise. Dope song. I'm not sure why they put a solo song on here with Nicki. I mean, I guess she was next up, but what's interesting is this was from Nicki's third mixtape, her first like mixtape with Young Money, Beat Me Up Scotty. But what was interesting is, that it also appeared on that tape, which came out before. But there was also a Wayne song on that tape. So it would have, if you ask me, it would have made more sense to throw the Wayne song on here. But
I agree.
Nonetheless, she killed it. She says why she ain't signed with G Unit. She from Queens, right? She ain't ever coming out. And then she also says, she's like talking about what the critics are saying or whatever. And then she says she ain't ever coming out like Currency.
Okay, bro, killed it. I love Nicki Minaj, dude. That's no, but for real, to be honest with you, it's very disappointing that her Drake didn't get married. That's like a match made in Young Money heaven. You know those people that do like fan fiction about the characters from Supernatural and shit? There's needs to be like a
It's
fan
harder
fiction
for Rihanna, if you ask me. Nicki's dope. The song's dope. Like the chorus reminds me of like her debut, Pink Friday. It's like, you know, singing, rapping or whatever, like using the auto tune.
Have her baby
She
yet?
has a baby.
Does she have her
with her
baby yet?
husband who's a pedophile. Mad suspect.
But I will say, and this is we'll get canceled for this, but I guess having a baby with that guy is probably better than having a baby with Meek Mill.
Meek Mill is a clown. Speaking of Meek Mill, if you're a Meek Mill Drake fan, go check out his Lemon Pepper freestyle. But no, don't really check it out. But I saw he dropped one.
Who the fuck listens to Meek Mill freestyles
I don't
besides
know.
his mom? Like, he thought he was gonna be better than
Yeah,
the
I don't
original.
know.
See, the louder you scream, the whacker the verse. I put that dick chaser logo on the back of your hearse. That was like the funniest line I ever heard. He killed him with the louder you scream, the whacker the verse, because it was so accurate. And then he just like he said, I'll put that dick chaser logo on the back of your hearse. Like, it's corny, like when you know, when people mess with people's names, but Dick Chaser, I just imagine the Dream Chasers logo with a dick on the back of a hearse.
Shout out to Game, man. That diss is freaking classic, bro.
And the videos are actually in Philadelphia too.
And speaking of 6ix9ine, like what? Every podcast we somehow ended up bringing Meek Mill and dissing him. So let's hope we never go. To
He's
Philly.
getting famous. I'm going there in a couple months. Tell him I said what's popping.
All right.
I'll be there in June.
What hotel?
Second
Should they
week.
pull up at?
Some random Airbnb. I have the address, but I'm not gonna get in trouble for saying that. But he can meet me at Gino's or Pat's. We can squad up like Wayne's old group.
Next song is Magic over UGK's Woodwill. Not a big fan of this one either. Gutta kills it. I thought it was dope how Wayne and Gutta were trading bars. And this is the song that you said that Wayne's verse was funny, where he says, I ain't even got a rhyme. I just made $100 million.
Yeah. And then he repeats it.
Yep.
He was telling the truth, though.
Dropped the classic.
The song was subpar, like you said.
Couldn't top UGK's version. Yeah, the song was just whatever. Then you had the do's and don'ts of Young Money. Apparently, so looking up what Wayne was talking about, apparently he was going after Kid when he's saying don't sign to a label and spend all your advance and then say you're starting your own label. Yeah, so apparently he was going after Kid. This is after they had their falling out. And then I thought it was funny how he says rule number 2, don't fuck with nobody's girl. And then he goes rule number 3, nobody has a girl.
Yeah, but then he also says on like other songs like still fucking with so and so, never fuck my woody hoe. Yo, this mixtape was so mid. But Dedication 4 is better.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that. But like you said, I don't remember Dedication 5, but I will say that Dedication 6 has got to be the best in the series. Like songs and it's newer, so like I can't say as far as like how well it'll hold up 10 years from now, but it's been like 5 and I listen to that shit.
Word.
Pretty
Dedication
often.
4 is dope. I remember when it dropped, it was like redemption for Dedication 3 being mid. But then you have Whatever You Like. I was just disappointed Wayne didn't rap on this. Wayne's chorus was dope. Wayne like inadvertently ethers Jay Mills on this song. When Jay Mills says life is good, fuck the forecast, every day is funny. Then Wayne says not really because I make it rain.
Yo, there was a part where DJ Drama was like, who's letting all these whack motherfuckers into hip hop? We need some gatekeepers in hip hop. Who's letting all these whack motherfuckers in? Enough with all this whack shit. And immediately following that, a J Mills verse happens. And it was a shitty one too. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You are solely
And then
responsible
Wayne
for
disses
that right now.
Jay Mills immediately after he raps. Shout out to Jay Mills. You just got bodied by
That's
Drama
hilarious.
and Wayne on the tape.
I can't recall anybody dissing Young Money that like Jay Mills had a name before Young Money. He was always like a little like battle rapper, but then he dissed him. It's like, dude, you take that L. Like Corey Guns is still rocking with him. He hasn't had an album drop yet, but you do. the people that have had an album drop with them, it worked out for them.
Yeah.
Like it really benefited them. Or you end up like a Gutta Gutta and a Mac Main, and you're probably rich for the rest of your life, and you appear on an occasional Wayne mixtape. You don't diss them when it like sour. Like no label
Yeah.
could put Jay Mills out. He's probably been in Diddy's bathroom snorting cocaine off the toilet seat and shit too. But like, sorry, dude, it's just not working out for you. Maybe time to go work at Aldi's or something.
Yeah, Jay Mills is just never. He's not like a terrible rapper. He just doesn't have the it factor.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and if you're a rapper and you don't have the it factor, you can have good lyrics. It's like nobody wants you to write for them. It's making sure people fucking put the quarters in the carts at Aldi's and you put them back.
No, I think people would.
You don't diss Wayne the God.
Honestly, I
money.
think he probably has gotten some, money writing for other people. I think he could get in that lane, but
yeah, but he's still getting. He ain't getting that young money though.
I mean, he should have just continued to write for Lil Twist and
we're talking about
whatever those other dudes are, Lil Chucky.
Yeah.
Then you had Get Busy. I guess this is where that Lil Twist verse should have been, because it's over that Get Silly song by Vic. I guess Wayne says, "My jewelry singing like an opera house. I bought that drop top Phantom of the Opera out, and I don't ever scratch if she throw that pussy big dog fetch." Killing it, dude.
Yo, that would
Gotta shout it
bro.
out your favorite superhero, where he says Superman blowing on a swisher full of kryptonite. Got the wolves with me howling on this bitch tonight.
Yo, shout out to Superman. Shout out to Clark Kent. Shout out to fuck Warner Brothers, bro, and fuck the Joss Whedon cut. Restore the Snyderverse all day, every day. Gotta know what's up.
Shout out. Then you had the one song that obviously Drama put on here called "Got That Gangsta," which was LA the Darkman and Willie the Kid only. He had to add some filler in there. Only thing I wanted to mention here is in 2012, randomly, Drake said that LA the Darkman and Willie the Kid were the hottest MCs in the game.
Hottest MC? Yeah, he got paid to say that from Drama.
Mad random. And because also later on in the interview, he said something, he mentioned some LA the Darkman song verse was dope or whatever, but it was actually a Willie the Kid verse or something. So yeah.
That sounds like a total Drake moment.
So, shout out to Drake. And then finally, we have the only Drake feature on here, probably the second best song on here, "Stuntin' with Drake." Shout out to Drake.
Drake said, "Every once in a blue moon, oops, I did it again tune. I mean a red moon." Like he's calling back to Ransom or whatever. That was fire. He snapped on this like Pokemon Snap.
My girl is going down like she fucking John B. Shout out to White Boy Summer.
Yo, shout out to Chet Hanks, the best Hanks that there ever was. They need to go back and how they removed Kevin Spacey from those movies and shit. They need to go back and remove Tom Hanks from all the classics and just put Chet in there. And fuck YouTube for shadow banning White Boy Summer on YouTube.
Bro, they shadow banning the fuck out of that shit. I watched that video, and when I search it, I don't even see it.
Me too, man. It pisses me off. Even if, I don't know, that's just some straight up fuckboy shit. But, whether you think it's not serious, to me, it seems like trolly stuff.
Yeah.
But either way.
Why are they doing that?
I've seen,
Is the video too explicit
stupidest
or
shit
something?
at the top of search bars, but you're not going to put that there. They do that with 6ix9ine sometimes, too. It's kind of weird, man. But, yeah, shout out to Chet Hanks. When Chet Hanks dropped his initial video before White Boy Summer, he did the whole video. He's like, "What's up, guys? I'm thinking this summer is going to be a White Boy Summer." And I'm not talking like Trump White Boy Summers, NASCAR White Boy Summers. I'm talking about me, Jack Harlow. Shout out to Jack Harlow, too, because it's what poppin' remix with Wayne. Me, Jack Harlow, John B. And then we get Drake saying like he's fucking John B. But the way he says the line kind of sounds like he says like I'm fucking John B. Like he's fucking him. So he should have paused in between there or threw a no homo or something.
Wayne killed it on this song, too. Drake and Wayne spazzing. It was dope, though. It is super dope how he has the callback from the last collab they did. Then you had Put On, which I think we were talking about this on our last episode, how Jay-Z always had to hop on the random ass remixes or whatever. And it seemed like Wayne only wanted to rap over this because he needed to prove that if Jay's gonna go over a beat, he can go over and kill it. So Wayne killed it on this. But Wayne was more of doing his Kanye impersonation with his auto tune rapping on this shit. But he was killing it. He said, "I still eat a couple rappers for my protein, bitch. I'm on my mean shit, so you don't know me, bitch." Tyga was mid on it.
Was he ever not mid on anything he ever did?
I don't think so. He's just like the most subpar popular rapper of all time.
He looks like Tyga, like his music sucks. No offense. He's better than J Mills. I'll give him that. He's better than J Mills. J Mills might be like a better lyricist, but he ain't making better songs than Tyga. I don't. But those songs aren't for me. Tyga looks like who they would cast as a rapper in a movie. Like that's what he looks like. You know that he doesn't. But he doesn't sound like a rapper. His music doesn't sound. I don't know if that's making sense. I'm saying he makes good songs for people, but those people aren't me. But like. He just looks like the dude they would cast as like a rapper.
Tyga is what Drake would be if Drake only appealed to the females.
Yeah. Tyga kind of reminds me of Soulja Boy in a sense, how Soulja Boy was like trying to just do every single trend that was happening at the time, but Tyga was doing it like towards the female fan base.
Yeah. But even then, like I feel like a lot of females like Tyga or whatever, but like even then, I've never heard someone ever say that Tyga was their favorite rapper, like male or female. Like who's like excited, super excited? Oh man, that new Tyga project's coming out. Like maybe if you're a super Young Money stan, I guess. But yeah, it's whatever.
Whatever.
Then the tape ends. You dig? Wayne mentions that next time you hear him, he's going to be on his rock shit. Drops. It's true because he drops one of the dopest albums, I think.
I think it's the best rock album to drop since like maybe I don't know if I can't think of which album came first, but it's probably the Metallica's The Black Album from like the mid '90s, and that's probably the best rock album since then. It's better than all those Paramore albums. Better than the Killers, who I fuck with. I think Wayne's probably the best modern rock artist alive. Had Little Peep dropped a rock album, it would have been better, but I think Rebirth is modern day classic and doesn't get enough respect. There was another famous rapper who tried to do something similar, and it was hot garbage. Kid Cudi.
Are you talking about Machine Gun Kelly? Oh, I thought you were talking about Machine Gun Kelly. Well, even if it was hot garbage, you wouldn't have listened.
Yeah, but the Kid Cudi rock album sucked.
And then Vic Mensa tried to do it too, apparently. Whatever.
I don't know. Actually, maybe.
I did like. I'm not gonna even front on anybody. I did like Trippie Redd's rock album. I thought it was dope. He took a lot of inspiration from Wayne's Rebirth, it seemed, but that shit was dope. But he dropped it like as a deluxe to his other album, so it's kind of like sandwiched in between it. He should have just dropped it as a separate thing.
He picked the world up and dropped it on his fucking head.
That song's classic, bro. But yeah, Dedication 4 ends. There's a lot of moments of silence, and then there's another song that comes in called I Feel Me. We'll leave that for Dedication, or not Dedication. We'll discuss that over. Drought is over 6 since they bring it back on there. Yeah. So what was your favorite track on this?
Honestly, I don't have a favorite song because there was too many fucking garbages sandwiched through, but my favorite verse was Wayne's verse on Ain't I. Is the Black on Chrome, like Garen McFadden. I didn't have a favorite song. I'm not going to go back and revisit any, like listen to the songs.
Bang Bang.
Oh, Bang Bang was crack.
Is crazy. I love that song. Just take J Mills off that mashed potatoes line, mid as hell, and then stunting and get busy.
That stunting's probably my favorite song. Than like an actual song where I like everybody equally.
Yeah, it's hard to mess it up when there's only 2 rappers on it. Shout out to Wayne. Shout out to Dedication 3. Dedication 4 was better, but yeah, after Drought is over 6, I don't know if we should go to No Ceilings, or a lot of people been bigging up this tape called Hottest Under the Sun. Like, I remember it being critically acclaimed. Maybe we'll cover that. But after that is No Ceilings, and then Leak 6, and then we finally get into the I Am Not a Human Being shits.
Yes, sir. Kill them all. Kill them all.
Word. Shout out to Wayne. Shout out to Drama. Dedication 3. We out.
Weezy Academy.